Are you here? It's good. You look good. Are you home?
Thank you so much.
Are you home?
Yeah, we're home.
Yeah, we're sure. We're home.
I just wanted to make sure you're home because I got something I want you to do at home.
Yeah, we're home. We're home.
That's great.
How's it going? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You know, trying to avoid.
Thanks for having us, man. Thanks for having us. Super
Yeah,
excited,
I'm so
man.
glad. I'm glad we're doing this today. You know, there's a lot of crazy stuff happening, so we need some entertainment. So.
Yeah, sure.
So I've been trying to like stay away from a lot of stuff happening. So we'll just try to like do that basically. So we're going on now.
Definitely.
So we're live on radio as well and live, guys.
Okay. Hey, Martin.
All right, Tipsy Slide by Drake. Thank you so much for joining the Midday Show, ADJ. It's 5 minutes past 1. No, scratch that. It's actually 6 minutes past 1 p.m. And this is the Midday Show with Thrill. Right now, we've got the DNA twins with us live on Instagram.
Hey.
I do hope you guys can hear them, though. All right, can you hear us, though?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, we can hear you.
Fantastic. All right, so y'all are in Lagos, or you're quarantining somewhere?
No, we're in
Lagos.
Fantastic. So what I want to know is how, this is like from my heart, how are you doing?
Well, you know,
like really, how are
do you say how are we doing?
Both of you, how are you doing? You know, what is happening in the world right now?
We're great. You know, it's just there's been a lot happening like from the start of the year till now and everything. But you know, our energy is protected, man. Like, you know, away from all the things happening right now, man. It's very, very important to like always protect your energy and protect, you know, what you believe in and what you stand for. As much as, yes, a lot of things are going on social media right now and you know, in the world at large, you still have to find a way to like create a balance and don't get like drained into it. So we've been doing the best we can, and you know, recording more music, you know, making content and also just, you know, promoting our new EP that came out. Like, you know, it's it's an energy, man. Like,
when the whole thing started, what would you say one thing that you would say has been getting you through? Is it like both of you or just the music? What is the one thing you can hold on to that would say like, okay, this is what has gotten us, or that is getting us through this time?
I don't know, but I just say, aside the excitement that we were going to drop an EP, this year, which is one. I just say our belief in God. Do you understand? Like, our belief in God has been strong, and has been what that's been the major driving force basically. Because at this point in our lives, like, aside our fans and people who actually really love us, and like our label and all that stuff, God is our major force. Like, he's the person we're holding on to. Yeah, man. Because I mean, like, celebrity or no celebrity, like, it's the activities in this year alone is enough to break anybody down. Do you get me?
Absolutely.
It's enough to break you down mentally, physically, and all that stuff. So, you know, you have to find a way to strike the balance and always hold on to God. I mean, so yeah, we're good, man. We're all right.
This is a fun question. Yeah, do you remember the last thing or where you were? It's not been that long though, but what was the last thing you did before the lockdown? Before the lockdown, what were you doing? What did you do?
What were we doing? We were in the studio, man.
Oh, so not like party or anything. Was that the studio?
No. In fact, the night before they announced the lockdown, we were at the studio, and then the next day they said there was going to be a lockdown, and we had to leave the studio and rush to go buy things because we didn't have time to go buy anything. So like last minute, we had to leave the studio, start heading to the supermarket. We didn't even have time to go to the market. Like, we had to go to the supermarket. We didn't have time to send people to go to the market because we were in the studio. So like, we had to brush by ourselves and our guys. Like, 4 of us, like, we went to the supermarket. Everybody's wondering like, whoa, where did these niggas come from? And like, we just had to join the queue and make sure we got like enough things in our house and stuff.
Oh, that's so. Do you regret not actually partying, not actually like doing some really wild stuff before you're now locked down? I don't even know when this is gonna be over. Do you regret that?
Well, real life is we don't regret it because, or I don't regret it because like we have like our party, like there's a party we do like every December on the 24th of December actually. So it's called the DNA. It's called DNAB house party. You get me? So like we had that the previous year in December. So the beginning of the year was just enough time for us to breathe and plan because the previous year we were everywhere trying to make sure the party was lit, and it was lit. So like we're the party boys. Like even in our house, we still party, man. Like that's it. That's the thing.
So someone
find a way to catch the good vibes.
Someone just sent in this question. The person is asking, do you guys have the person says, do you guys have the twin effect where they say something happens to one person and then someone else feels it, something like that? Do you have the twin effect?
No.
Okay, the
Really?
truth is
Twins.
Yes, we are, but like it's not for everything. It's not like in if something happens to his leg here, I'll feel it on my own leg. No. But sometimes a majority number of times.
Let me tell you something.
Give us an example.
When we're growing up, maybe I'd say around 10, 11, 12, 13 ish, or within that space of time, anytime I fall sick, the next day
yes, that used to happen.
He's falling sick. Anytime he falls sick, 2 days later I'm sick, and then sometimes he doesn't even recover yet, and I come and join him.
Well, that was when you were younger. Like it was not. Doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, but
no.
In recent times, as
it.
we grew up, like it didn't like really happen that way anymore. Like it's just.
That's fantastic. Well, anyway, if you're just joining us, guys, we are live on Instagram. You can go watch us, the DNA from the Mavins. They're in the building, joining us and having lunch with us today, Monday, June 1st. It's so great that you guys are here on the first of the month.
Yeah, man, and guess what? It's our birthday month as well. So I mean. Good vibes.
What date?
June 16th.
June 16th. That's fantastic. So let's talk about something here. Let's talk about the family, your Mavins family. It's been how long you've been with Mavins?
Since 2017.
That's like that's 3 years, almost
3 years.
3 years thereabouts. So how would you describe the relationship you have with everybody? User from the biggest person. How would you describe the environment?
I'd say it's been an awesome relationship, to be honest, from Don Jazzy to all the artists to the staff in Mavin Records. For us, over the years up until now, it has been like a learning process for us. Like, do you understand? A lot of people expect that when you get signed to a record label, obviously, like you have all your shit put together. Oh, sorry, my you have all your stuff. Yeah,
you go.
You have all your stuff
NBC's gonna come for you. No, go ahead.
So it's like for us, where we got in, like there's a lot of things we didn't know and we didn't have any ideas about.
Especially coming into like a label as recording, like as performing artists. We had
The Voice.
Yes. So it was a whole process for us, transitioning and developing ourselves like with performances and also recording as well. Do you understand? And then there are some like key industry things like we learn from each and every artist or staff, or even from the boss himself. Like we all it's a family, man, and we love it, man.
What would you say?
There's no place we'd rather be.
Have you picked up any skill like since you joined? Is there something new you've learned, like a particular thing you can hold on to?
We've learned how to do things. We've learned how to use Logic. I don't know if you know what Logic is. It's like
to produce ourselves,
to record ourselves.
Of course, I know these things, duh. I know.
No, I just had to ask because I mean, there's a possibility that you wouldn't know it. So it's like,
well, that's the point. Anyway, we don't have a brand new EP out. So we're going to talk about it. The GEMINI EP. We'll get to that in a moment, guys. Remember, at the Beat 97 AVJ, we're live. You can join us live and watch what is going down. I got a song of that EP. You will tell me your favorite tunes. I'm sure that each of you like a favorite tune. Or do you guys like the same song? you guys like the same? Like, is it like a favorite? You guys have the same favorite team?
Well,
we have the
we
same
like
favorite song on the EP.
We like all the songs on the EP, but we have our favorite
No, of
songs.
course. And they're like
Definitely.
differently, right?
Real life, real life.
All right, fine. Okay, this is one of the tunes from the Gemini EP. Just dropped. That was last week, though.
Yeah,
That was
like about 3 days ago.
Yeah, 3 days. Oh, yeah, Friday. So this is Kayama from the DNA from the Gemini EP. Hey, it's one of the tunes.
It's a situation.
It's Kayama from the Gemini EP. All right, this is good. This is really, really good.
So much.
Tell me about the song in particular, Kayama. So did you guys
like,
write your songs though?
Say that again?
Do you write the songs? You write your songs, or you have a songwriter?
Yes, we do, but we're also open to a lot of songwriters as well. We
But
work
did you have help
with
on this
a lot of
particular-
songwriters.
Did you have help?
Say
on
that
this-
again? What did you say?
Did you have help on this project? Do you have like help with?
Oh yeah,
some-
sure, definitely. We worked with Embryo.
Yes.
Embryo. Yeah, so we collaborated with Embryo on this one and came up with Kayama. Okay, so we're just like in the studio and trying to get a vibe and all that stuff. And we heard the beat, and once we heard the beat, we're like, yo, we have to jump on this one. It didn't even take 5 minutes when he played like different beats for us to choose that, and we vibed on it. And yo, like in 5 hours or so or less, we're done with the song.
Yeah.
Man. It was a vibe like from day one.
Ozedicus produced the song, this particular one?
No, not Ozedic. D-Tac, the producer.
Bad boy, D-Tac.
Yeah, D-Tac made that.
Oh, fantastic though. So it's a 4-track EP. Then we have Kayama, we have Arabanko, right? I'm playing that one.
Definitely.
I love that one, by the way. And then we
Thanks.
have Wanting More, right?
Yeah.
So why Gemini?
To be honest, okay, so Gemini explains multiple or mixed personalities in one person, right? And we have different sounds. Like we're twins, but we have like our individual sounds that we have our individual sounds that we merge and turn to one sound. You get? So that was the whole idea of Gemini, right? Because and then we are actually Geminis in real life. June 16th.
Yeah,
we're born on.
Oh yeah, I was
It's
gonna
like
ask
the Gemini season. So
the whole horoscope.
Yeah, definitely. It's all in one, man. Like so, yeah.
Fantastic though. So working with this producer is like part of the Mavin family though. How easy is the process coming up in the studio, having to work? How easy? Like take us through the process of making this. Were there like late nights? Were there like sometimes you just stomped off the studio like I can do this no more now? I'm doing this. So just
wait, are you talking about? Are you referring to
I'm
the
talking
songs
about both
on
of
the
you.
EP?
No, I'm talking about both of you working with these people, both the songwriters and the producers, on this particular project.
All right, so guess what? Like, we still have late nights, man. Like,
Even after?
Yes, we still have late nights. Yo, you think this is the end of it? Like, this is just the beginning, yo. Like, we just started. You get me? So, like, we're still recording every single day, like, as much as we can. You get me? But for a while, we've not been able to record because of, like, the lockdown and all that stuff. But we always try to make sure that our creative space, like in writing and all that stuff, we keep, pondering on what we have to do as well, But the recording process is always very, very, very intentional, basically. So it has not always been intentional, but at some point we started. When I say intentional, we know what exactly we want to sing about.
What direction
we want to go. What genre we want to go. Are we putting high life in this? Are we putting the R&B style into this? Are we putting the reggae style into this? You get me? So there's always like a process. Sometimes it just comes, to be very, very honest. It just comes. But before we start the writing process, right, there's always that discussion that, okay, look, what we're talking about in the song, that way it guides us to, like, really, really go for it. And yeah, we'll also, like, the lyrics as well, we pay attention to the lyrics and make sure like that they're on point and they're singable.
Yeah, and I noticed that there's no like vulgar words. Is it like, did you intentionally stay away?
Not really, but we just wanted to so here's the thing, we recorded like almost all the songs on the EP at different times. Do you understand?
Okay.
At those different times, those were the directions that came to our head.
I mean,
we have other songs that aren't about love or girls or any of that stuff, but we just brought it together and we're like, okay, you know what? 4 songs first. Let's give them.
This is just volume 1.
This is just volume 1.
Volume 1.
You should have put GEMINI EP Volume 1.
Don't worry. Don't worry now. When the volume 2 comes out, do not put volume 2. You get me?
How long writing, recording, every single thing? How long did it take to put this together? 1 year, 6 months, 2 weeks? How long?
It took a lot. It took a lot of time. For example, Mona Lisa was recorded 2 years ago. We started the recording session 2 years ago, and we finished it, and then we left it, and we went to other songs. But then over time, when we had recorded different songs, people kept on going back to say, "Wagwan with that song, Wagwan with that song." So it's like all the songs were recorded in different times. So I can't even tell you how long it has been, but I'd say the preparation for the EP took us close to like how many months? How many months do we do? It took us like since last year.
Yeah, like close to the end of last year.
Yeah, close to the end of last year. We already stay having the mindset.
Is there going to be another body of work that would have
Definitely.
the other songs you've released? I mean, like other songs you've released.
This
I mean,
is
you
just
have
the first
Star,
side of
you have
DNA. This is
Ayo.
what,
So is there going to be other works that would have every single song in one place?
most likely. You never know. So I mean, it's just for everybody to stay tuned and check it out.
Stay glued to DNA. Stay glued to DNA. Get me.
A question. Someone has a question.
Okay.
We have Chooks is here from Gary Key. Chook says, holla, that he has listened to the EP. He likes it. He has a problem. He says, why is it just 4 songs? He has 2 questions. First question is, why is it just 4 songs?
Okay, to answer that question, we wanted to put 4 songs just so that, because firstly, like our fans haven't really seen us like put out a project before, so we wanted to put out 4 songs, just so that there'll be a repeat value. Like they'll want more. We'll keep them wanting more.
We keep them wanting more. So like a snippet. Like a snippet. There is more to where that came from. Something like that.
Real life. That's why I said there's volume 2. There's like it's GEMINI, man. So like this is volume 1. This is one aspect.
This is one
side
of
DNA. The next GEMINI is
can be another totally different genre.
Side. You get me? So like.
Before I forget though, what is your favorite song of the EP?
For me, I go with Arabanko.
Of course.
Arabanko. That's it.
So, what about
I'll go for Wanting More, man. Wanting More is jam.
Okay, I see that. So finally from Chook says that being with a Mavin, that he heard what you said about being with a Mavin, but recently he says we have been hearing about problems with record labels and their artists, botched contracts. He says, what can you tell us about your contract? Are you confident of what you signed? That's what he said.
Okay, all right. So I cannot tell you anything about my contract. First is first, because it is confidential.
He wants to know if you're confident. He says,
definitely.
Tomorrow, we don't want to hear. What are you saying, man? He's just saying, let's not have any problems tomorrow. Are you confident of what you have?
Very understandable. Very understandable.
By God's grace, we're not praying for problems, right? We're not expecting problems. We're staying positive, right?
It's a peaceful family, and Jazzy is a peaceful man as well. Like, so there's no need to go into all that. We're not seeing that for the future. We just see greatness, man. DNA, Mavin Records, greatness. You get me? So we're not trying to look at the negative. Negative is way out of the line. You get me? So we always keep that energy straight, man. You get me?
Fantastic.
So that's
Talking about Jazzy, you just mentioned Jazzy very quickly before we go. Is it sometimes part of your creative process? Does it come join you in the studio anytime? Does it input anything in your work?
Yeah,
all the time. Like when we're recording Arabanko, he was there. When we were recording Wanting More, he was there. He gave his inputs. Definitely. Do you understand? Like, so I mean, like he's very, very involved in in
the process
both of his artists.
So when he's around you guys or any other artists, is he like the goofy person we see, or he's so like very serious, get the job done?
No. He's goofy anytime,
He's goofy anytime, any day, man. But but the good thing about it is he can be really goofy, but at the same time, can be really serious,
really real as well,
and real, like straight to the point. You get me?
That's fantastic.
So, yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming to talk to us.
What's your
Thank you so
favorite
much
song,
for
though?
having
What's
us.
your favorite song?
I told you already. I love Arabank. I'm going to play it like right now.
Matic.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being part of this. We're so happy to have you. And
Thank you
so much for having us. We really appreciate you.
Thank you. All the best to the EP and of course everything that has to come later. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Love you.